nostalgia collide thrillingly with the here and now as Arsenal and Manchester United, whose fabled rivalry for so many lit the very fire in the belly of the Premier League, revisit their passionate past. It feels like the game. Get through either, and here is Rashford. Marcus Rashford has rifled it in! That is a smashing goal for Manchester United. Boy, that was fierce. Zinchenko, Ødegaard, whipped in for Nketiah! In a flash, the Gunners shoot back. This is one defiant bunch. Have we got a game here?
We have.
Saka. Bukayo Saka! Oh! That is a diamond of a goal! How that boy glitters! Now that is special.
It is.
This guy never stops surprising you. Floated in by Ericsson, Ramsdale through the crowd. 2-2! Lisandro Martinez has flung his frame at it and propelled it beyond Ramsdale into the top corner. So just about got through to Trossard, outside of whom is Zinchenko. Ødegaard, it's in! Little touch on the line from Nketiah, and right at the death, the leaders have snatched it.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. It is a goal. Bang on 90. Those are the moments. That is a massive moment. You wonder, truly you wonder, just how much that means. This could be defining. Boy, that matters. Mikel Arteta's dreams are solidifying. Arsenal's belief is ballooning. 5 points clear of City again, and with a game to spare.
So the stage is set here in the West Midlands today. It's Aston Villa versus Arsenal in the Premier League, and another big day for Mikel Arteta and the title-chasing Gunners. Ollie Watkins, who can take on Saliba and score! What a start for Aston Villa! It's a super finish by Ollie Watkins, who can't stop scoring at the moment. Jorginho, White managed to get the cross in, the shot, oh what a finish! What a finish from Bukayo Saka! That went in like an absolute rocket. And Arsenal, just like that, are level at 1-1. Yeah, Moreno's made the run in behind. He's been expertly found. When Deer lets it run. Oh, that's brilliant! That is brilliant! That's a picture-book goal from Aston Villa. Wonderful build-up play. And a clinical finish from Coutinho. And Villa back ahead. Here's a chance for Zinchenko on that left foot. Oh, he's found the corner! It's another fantastic goal here at Villa Park today, brilliantly hit by Zinchenko. And what a day to score your first goal for Arsenal in these circumstances. Villa 2, Arsenal 2. Gabriel Martinelli. Jorginho! Oh, he's in! Oh, he's gone in! What a moment for Arsenal! Jorginho's shot off the crossbar, off the back of the goalkeeper and in. And this could be a vital 3 points in the title race for Arsenal. Well, on big days you need your big players. And he's a big player for Arsenal. Now the break's on for Fabio Vieira and they're flooding forward. Martinelli through the middle. Martinelli has an open goal. He's celebrating before he scored it. And Arsenal get a fourth. And Arsenal heading back to the top of the table. And Arsenal have come to Villa Park today and they've shown the character of champions. Full time. What a game. What a game. They needed this one today. They needed it badly, and they've shown the character to get it. Arsenal back on top. What a game, what drama.
And it's time again for Arsenal versus Manchester United, for some still the iconic fixture of the Premier League era, for all, without question, amongst the most important rivalries in the history of the English game. Relish it. Rashford eyeball to eyeball with White. It's Rashford! It's a gem! He has smashed and he has grabbed! From nowhere! United lead at Arsenal! Zinchenko, Nketiah, Martinelli. A proud and prompt response from the Gunners skipper! And we're back where we began. Saka takes. Rice! Declan Rice! A gunner for life! He has beaten Manchester United. He spent the money. He spent the money so well. And Declan Rice is one of them. Vieira runs for the balls. Gabriel Jesus is by himself. It's Gabriel Jesus. He's sat down one and he's won the game. They have cranked it up and cranked it up yet more. They didn't just win it, they won in style. A gunner's growl like rarely you have heard. Rice, Rice, baby! And the angel Gabriel stole it right at the end. That is why you pay big bucks. That is how big players grow on the biggest days. And Arsenal have the points. And the prospect still of becoming the champions for the first time in 20 years. But they may well have to be perfect.
Can Leicester get an attempt on target here? Buonanotte in, they can! And they get a goal as well! Justin was the one who flicked it. And Didi.
What a strike!
What a goal by Justin! It's 2 for him! 2 for Leicester! Wild celebration! What a comeback! Just in time! Just in off the post! 2-2! 3 on the edge too. There's Gabriel, there's Trossard! Oh, they've done it! Trossard's effort ends up in the Leicester net! Their title credentials re-established! Hamilton beaten! And Leicester look beaten! One corner too many! Arteta's side lead 3-2! And here come Arsenal. Jesus, Hamilton, Havertz. Perhaps a reminder this afternoon for Arsenal. They can never switch off in the Premier League. But the goal stands for Havertz. And they'll win the match 4-2. It was in added time. After Leicester fought back from 2-0 down. But it is another win for the Gunners.
Of course, we do have a classy champion, not easily to be deposed, but if anyone can, it is very likely one of these. Mudryk. It's Mudryk's cross, which has blown right in! A beautiful accident for Mikel Mudryk! And all of Chelsea embraces him. How do Arsenal respond? Oh, give it away to Rice! Now we've got a game! He pounced with poise! Embarrassment for Sanchez, uplift for Arsenal! And a quarter of an hour to play. And Arsenal sniff something here. Bukayo Saka, and Arsenal are level! Leandro Trossard has crept in blindside! so they must declare a truce. It was compelling, utterly compelling. Through Chelsea eyes, perhaps the one that got away. But for Arsenal, it is a point chiselled out in adversity. Arsenal have not folded. There is a spine, a fortitude. There's a freedom, there's a flair. They are all for one. And they just might.
Through in the corner. Ah, it's 2-0! It's huge for Bournemouth. Senesi to double their advantage. The Cherries chastening the title chasers. And for Arsenal, agony. Saka's corner, that's awkward for Neto. Punches it in the air. Smith Rowe keeps it alive. Goal back for Arsenal. And it's Thomas Partey. They strike straight back the Gunners. And it's 2-1 now to Bournemouth. Still, prods it to Nelson. Nelson across. Oh, did that cross the line? The answer's yes. 2-2. Arsenal have turned it around. And Ben White with his first goal for the Gunners. And what a time to get it. And still time to complete the turnaround. And now, the question is, will Arsenal win it? And goes the corner, cleared only as far as Nelson has to get his shot right. Oh, that is unbelievable! Gutting for Bournemouth, glorious for Arsenal. In this extraordinary season for the Gunners, they've come up with another extraordinary moment. One of their own in there. The full-time whistle goes. A marvellous afternoon at the Emirates for Arsenal. An incredible comeback. Not their first comeback of the season, but this one might be the most special.
What a game, what a sport.
Emirates Stadium throws open its gilded gates and the Gunners stride out from a position of power into a night and into weeks and months beyond of tantalising possibility. Said Benrahma bombarded by boos. Benrahma delivers! And the league leaders trail on their own patch. Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard and Saka! So bright for his country, so bright for his club. Bukayo Saka is back home and scoring. Ødegaard. Xhaka. Martinelli! Nails it in at the near post. And from behind, the Premier League leaders have snatched the lead. It has taken no time at all. White, that's clever. Ødegaard, that's lovely. Nketiah, oh, smashing goal. Dash and dart, Arsenal art. That's a beauty. And it's looking good now. And the cry is, there's only one Arsene Wenger. Just like the good old days. And the dream moves step by dancing Arsenal step ever closer to reality. Mikel Arteta's team were splendid. They trailed, and yet they seemed so far from vulnerable.